Hello everyone, my name is BishiDove, and today we're going to be playing some more Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. There we go. There's the full name. But yeah, welcome in y'all. Welcome in Ruuuvo and Wolf and Flame and PC Man. It's a BishiDove. Very pink. Yeah, I know. I know. My whole background and everything is like very pink without actually being like this color pink, you know? It's like this color pink, but that's because I love this color pink. Specifically, but I also really like this jacket, so. Yeah, judgment! Time for more judgment! No, not today. Not today. Hey Nag, welcome! You came at such good timing. I need to start an assignment that's due tomorrow. Oh no! Hopefully I don't distract you too much. Feel free to lurk and just have me playing in the background, don't worry. Flames are named Seal Laugh! I gotta make sure I can do this. Why don't we start things off right? There. Yeah, you have to have like the part of it. That's what I was missing yesterday. Oh yeah, I was gonna show y'all. Since today is International Puppy Day, I gotta use my puppy cup. I gotta use my puppy cup. Or Poppy cup. Poppy the puppy. Poppy is with me, by the way. She's here in my lap. Poppy's here. Meow. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the kisses. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Yes, the puppy. I just noticed Kermit dissociating in the background. Dissociating? That's great. That's great. Yeah, I have a little Kermit back here. I specifically put him there so he looks like that. That's the feeling I want it to elicit, that he's dissociating. Oh, who's that? Who's that? It's Kermit! Do you like Kermit? You like him? She plays with stuffed animals, so I don't want her to attack Kermit, but she probably would. She would attack him. Bubblegum burrito shape? Bubblegum? I was talking about Poppy. The bubblegum burrito? Bubblegum? What's a bubblegum burrito shape? I know burrito shape. Bubblegum, like a pack of bubblegum? Like the tube of bubblegum? I'm sorry, I can't visualize it. I know burrito. I've never heard someone say it. That dog looks like bubblegum. The texture? I'm even more confused. Bubblegum, my dog is bubblegum textured? What do you mean? Like chewed up bubblegum? Or pre-chewed bubblegum? You wouldn't get, yeah, I wouldn't. I don't get it. You could go ahead and put that in present tense. I don't understand. You're the one who said it was chewed. I don't know. I said chewed or pre-chewed. Which type of bubblegum are we talking about? Look up Mr. Bub's bubblegum burrito body? Oh, are you referencing a Mr. Bub's video? It autofilled. There's Poppy. Oh. Oh, well, it's because this picture, he's pink. If you Google Mr. Bub's bubblegum burrito, you'll see what I mean. His belly is really pink. That's why they called him bubblegum. Poppy isn't pink. As much as I love pink, she's not. By the way, Mr. Bubs is an awesome puppy. Yeah, I've seen Mr. Bubs before. I know Mr. Bubs. Not as awesome as Poppy, of course. Oh, thanks. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Poppy? Her face. I love her face so much. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. You know, she may not be the most photogenic dog, but she sure is a silly looking dog. And I love that. All right, good night, Poppy. Everyone say good night, Poppy. Okay, so I think it's about time we go ahead and switch over to Ace Attorney, I also have some notes. I have some notes because I was scared that after a week I would get a lot of stuff forgotten from my brain. So I have an entire page of notes, and I have more notepads to take more notes. So now, if I don't know how to answer a question, it's literally just because I'm dumb. So, that's great! Let's go. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah. Ooh, cheats. It's not cheating! Literally, I'm sure that Phoenix Wright himself is writing down things people tell him. I just never done it because I didn't think it was necessary, but now I'm starting to think maybe it is. Maybe it is. I did do my homework, thank you. Oh, thanks for the clip. Thanks for the clip, Panda. All right, that's what a cheater would say. Well, you can't please everyone. All right, this should be it. So yeah, we are in episode 3 with the very big circus. Me. Gotta warm up the voice for all this voice acting. Phoenix can write? It's in his name. Stop bullying Bishi. Flame's been bullying me from the start. It's not cheating, it's professional. I'm a professional Ace Attorney player. Yay. I'm gonna have to confiscate those Bishi. No, you can't! You can't! I spent a whole hour before stream writing these down. Can't do it. Yagami's not here to stop me. Yagami's the only one that can stop bullying in the whole world. All right, December 29, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Mambo number 5. First thing I gotta see today is this guy. Okay. Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. It's all in my notes. I got it jotted down. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Poor Flame has to type it all out. Can't do the sound effect. It's fun seeing it typed out too, though, because then I have to say it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
There we go. Y'all got sticks. Y'all got a beautiful clip yesterday. Does anybody have it that they can post the link real quick? So funny with that sound effect. I like typing it out anyway, yeah. It's fun to read. This guy is so over the top, he hit an integer overflow and is now negative. Nerd! No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Should see my friend play Uno for 45 minutes straight. Sounded like they wanted to cry. Oh no, yeah. Me and Ruuuvo, sometimes we play Uno with our friends and it just turns into like a Uno purgatory because of the way that we play it. There's 2 different ways you can play it. There's the Uno purgatory and then normal Uno. Uno purgatory is when you have to just keep drawing cards until you have something you can put down. So people end up with like 20 cards and it takes like 2 hours to finish playing. So we don't always do it. But yeah, I can totally understand that because sometimes it happens to us. Thank you for the clip, Wolf. There it is. That clip from yesterday is so good. The 50th year edition. What does it have that's different? More cards? Uno Limbo. Yeah, Uno Limbo, Uno Purgatory. That's what we call it. Oh gosh. All right. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? That's what I got from last week's video. So I'm gonna write that down too. Ringmaster Max costume. But then you have to wonder why. And I know that Regina's gonna have some part in this. Not that she's guilty of anything, but everything's kind of circulating around her right now. Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. Okay. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means? It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. I guess I have that written down then. Yeah. Huh. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility. Huh. Well done, Nick. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? Think about it. Oh, if you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double, Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up, magician or president. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. No, it's not. No, it's not, Maya. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. December 29, 12:06 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. So we're back in court already. She's like that one Sherlock gif. Oh, please. Everyone stop watching me. I have to go to my mind palace. Well, I'm certainly glad he's not president. I know, right? Oh my god. Flame is banished from using the command. No. Flame just can't use it right now, but that's okay. The 50th year edition of Uno, you can switch hands with people. Oh, it's more complicated. That sounds fun. I would want to try that. My parents would never play Monopoly with me as a kid because it would always take too long. We never finished Monopoly. You'd start it and then everyone just get too tired. I'll take Park Place and never trade it. The boardwalk space is mine. Is she cross-referencing new information with the case notes like a pro? Are you sure you didn't pass the bar since last week? Maybe. Oh. Time watched or watch time? Should be time watched. But I don't think it's working. You can try though. Oh, quotes are working. So exclamation quote, no S. That is definitely working. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? Because that carrot won't get out of his face. The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. In West Clownadelphia, born and raised? Huh? Was he just doing a Prince of Bel-Air quote? I didn't catch it fast enough. Huh? I didn't get to it fast enough. Name and occupation. Will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking autobiographical gibberish? He did? Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. It's easy to see you're a loser. Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke's okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay. How about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour? But how was that one? But a couple of clowns who were up to no good. He's literally quoting the Prince of Bel-Air. Your name? Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct? Yes it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walking... Without the humor, please. Okay. They took the wind right out of his sails. Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. Poor Mo. I wonder who on the localization team decided on the fresh clown. Fresh clowns? The fresh clowns of Bel-Air. Starting clowning trouble in my neighborhood. On the playground was where I clowned most of my days. Oh. Oh, that's a good quote right there. Yeah, see, the command's still not working. I even tried another bot and it still didn't work, so I'm not really sure what's wrong. I feel like this has happened before, but I don't know what I did to fix it, so I wasn't able to figure it out, but hopefully eventually. You love Von Karma? A lot of people do. She's chef's kiss. One time I was playing Uno, and one of the people I was playing with got so angry, she pushed herself away from the table hard enough to tip her chair over and injure her tailbone. I shouldn't laugh. Oh, that's awful. Oh my god. See, this is what rage quitting can do to you. That's why I don't rage quit. At least not that much. Forgot he just does that sometimes. I love this franchise. Not gonna lie, I'd fight him in the middle of the courtroom for that. The abrupt cut off of the music. It was so good. That was so good. I don't know if anybody clipped that. If not, it's fine. But I marked it so I can go back. The localization team for this did great. I would watch Mo's stand-up unironically. Is this that schadenfreude you were talking about? Yeah. Rage quitting can lead to butt boo-boos. Uh-oh. Hey Dan, welcome. The Franziska fanboy logged on. Nice. Alright. I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. Aw, Mo, you make me laugh. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even try to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing? Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness. Huh? we will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. His call for help. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You'll really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait. Poor Gumshoe. Oh! Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. This poor clown. Everyone's clowning on him. Gumby would actually think he's funny. I bet he would. I bet Gumshoe likes his humor. I just noticed that his hat mouth mirrors his actual mouth. Oh, even when he's like upset? I didn't notice. I know it like smiles here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Stop! Gumshoe is a simple man. I told one bad joke and my mom got scared. She said, you're moving with your honky and funkle and derriere. Honky? Oh my god. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. I have that written down. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. You can't prove it! He actually saw him, though. Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my insincere smile. Oh yeah, the hat is frowning too. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. I know that. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling. What the hell is saber-rattling? I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Stray from the facts? Okay, don't stray from the facts. Got it. Don't know how important that is, but it is bold and red. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. It's like Nick's working with some clowns. 'Cause he is. You know what, Mo? You're low-key the best part of this case. Looks like you're not completely useless after all. I like Mo so far. I like him. His hat's got a nose. You think it's also got eyes at the back to complete the face? I hope not. I sincerely hope not. I think saber rattling is a fencing term, meaning hitting the opponent's sword a bunch to throw them off guard. Okay, thank you. I just never heard that before. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. Okay, so that's been established also by Ben. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct? See, that's the thing. Look at his face. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. Let's not. Let's not make it 8 p.m. All right, Mo? kidding, let's not. Don't take the clown out of the clowning around. Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke. There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony? Okay, so if I give in to his jokes, they're going to actually penalize me. Okay, so yeah, don't want to do that. You're so boring. Maya, please. Oh wait, I'm missing 3 health already? Is that from the first day? Oh, it's because we haven't done an investigation yet. We haven't done another investigation, so I still have the same amount of health. Oh, I forgot about that. All right, well, at least it's only 3 less. I think it only healed up a little bit, I guess. That's my favorite Mo sprite, the dead stare. Yep. You just went on recess, right? I mean, I've been on break from this for a week, so I should have full health. And yeah, Mo did talk about that, like how young Regina is, and she's grown up in the circus, so she's not really like very exposed to like the outside world. He did talk about that, so I was like, oh, okay. Mo, as a clown, is like the most realistic person here. All right, you have no idea how tired I was. I was pooped. You were pooped that night? Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. What? The double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. I've got a good reply, though. That joke was so funny, it just earned you a penalty. Are you kidding? I literally am just pressing him for information. I didn't do anything. No way. No way. Okay, hold on. I don't even think I can load because I haven't saved yet today. I'd have to do all of that again. You son of a freaking... Okay. I had a feeling he was gonna just do a joke, but I didn't think they'd penalize me just for pressing. Okay. Thought I'd go straight to sleep before I did. I glanced out the window. I saw 2 silhouettes, but they were far away. It was the ringmaster. He was with Max. I kept watching, and then Max clocked him. Well, I think that the pooped comment is probably the only one I would just get penalized for automatically, because there's not really any information I could get from that. But I try to press on everything they say just in case, so. Anything he can make a joke, don't use, I guess. I think everything else will be fine, hopefully. I'll load the save if I have to, because that's wild. He's got that old clown wisdom. Most grounded character in the case, which is a feat in and of itself. Alright, I thought I'd go straight to sleep. Before I did, I glanced out the window. Oh. Yeah, let's press. You just happened to glance out of the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. You gotta heckle him, Bishi. It's the only way. Let's heckle. Break his clown spirit. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... Once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. Yeah, he's not including that into his testimony. It sounded like a giant thump. His face. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You forgot? Damn it, clown! Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Owie ow! That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well, Mr. Curls. Please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor. I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside. I'm gonna save a lot, because we're already low on health now. Yes, his name is Curls. His nickname is Mo. His name is Curls... Lawrence? Was that it? Break him so he becomes a mortal man again. What is he now? A monster? A monster clown? What was the sound like? Oh, Lawrence Mo Curls. Oh, there we go. Just got it mixed up. All Three Stooges. Yep. Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say... Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. Oh, how'd you know that I was gonna make a joke? I guess that the sound sounded like a... I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Okay. The sound... I already see a contradiction because he says that he heard a sound which made him get up and go look out the window. But then he also said when he was looking out the window, he saw someone get bonked on the head. So was there two bonks, or is he lying about seeing it happen? So sound of the, what's it called? The blunt force trauma. Then window. Okay, so see, that's the timeline there. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit, huh? What then? You went to look out the window and you saw... That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away. And it was the Ringmaster with Max. I kept watching them, and then all of a sudden Max clonked the Ringmaster. So that would be two different ones. Huh. But I don't know how I would contradict that. So let's just keep going through the press. I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away. I wonder if his actual laugh is based on Tim Curry's laugh in It. You gotta ask Bishi, because they made the laugh. Oh, I don't know. I just made it up. Is that what Tim Curry sounds like in It? I actually haven't watched either of the It movies. I've meant to, but I never got around to it. That was just straight from the brain juice. Let's do... press. It's very similar, really? Wow. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. My room is here, and they looked about yay big. I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window. Oh, I meant how it's spelled out in the game. Oh, who knows? Who freaking knows? Okay. They looked about yay big. He's like literally doing that. 30 feet is pretty far. So the murder was 30 feet from Mo. Got it. Just 30 feet? That's not far at all. I feel like 30 feet's kind of far though, isn't it? It was snowing that night and it cut down on visibility. Ah, I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. Snowing. Here's another fact. The snow stopped at 9:40 p.m. So it wasn't snowing when the murder happened. So we got that. So he says it was snowing during the murder. That's a contradiction. Okay. I'm a professional, okay? I'm a professional now. Oh, Amelia has redeemed tiny rainbow cowboy hat. Can we get the cowboy hat sound effect, please, Ruuuvo? Pretty, please. I can't put it on till then. I can't do it. Thank you. Look at this. Gravity. Defying gravity. Amazing. Okay. Oof. Continue with your testimony. It was the ringmaster. He was with Max, who was wearing the cloak. You would say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away? That's right. I'd been thinking about it over and over since that night, but things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. Oh, so she put ideas in your head, did she? But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Yeah, he does not like Max. Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? All right, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. Wow. Y'all say it for the goddamn rude puppet, but you won't say it for this poor divorced clown. He is done. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly, completely worthless as a clown.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Can someone give this man a hug? He doesn't have eyes in the back of the hat, though. That's the silver line, yeah. Yeah, at least we have that. Let's just wait. She's gonna start pulling out updated autopsy reports, too. Please, no. Oh, don't kick him while he's down. Enough foolishness. Get back on track. Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw? Okay. I kept watching them. All of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. A weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? But if you saw it... That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. He's lying! Mentiroso! Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. That's his other laugh. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? Objection! Girl, what? I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You had better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Well then stop whipping him! Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. All of them? No. No, you can't. You can't! You wouldn't. Gulp. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Of course I do. I do, though. Saving again. I have the contradiction right here in my notes. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you'll be telling us all that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is... the witness's very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972, a crack clown named... What? Oh, what? What the hell did he just say? Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. What are you saying, man? Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? No, no, no. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, you're back from your jog? Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. It's an A-Team reference. I don't know what that is. Pretty much? When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. Alrighty then. Thank you. So I can update my notes. Thank you. Let's see here. Okay, so he heard the sound of someone getting clonked, and then he looked out the window. Then he sees the ringmaster already face down in the snow. Okay, thank you. Old show from the 70s. Okay, yes, yeah, I haven't seen it. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma. Of course she did! Of course, she does that every time! Tampering with witnesses again. So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say. Mr. Curls! Your Honor. You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over, and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Okay. So he saw the body and a silhouette next to it. And that's when he saw the cloak and the hat. Okay. Very well. Please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Got it. Poor clown. Poor clown. Let's save again. Bishi's Valley Girl voice is amazing. Thanks! Oh my gosh. My Automod held the word keister. Come on. You can say ass, but it blocks keister. My goodness. Oh. My Automod is a clown sometimes. Oh, hey Arkham, welcome! Sorry I didn't welcome you. Just woke up. Well, I hope you have a good sleep. We're just in the middle of this trial here. New Molaf acquired. We are witnessing clown hate. I still can't get over that she brought a whip to the stand. They're just like, you know what? She's a boss babe and we can't tell her no. Can't get over the fact the court let her. She whips everybody. They're like, I don't think you should have that. And she's like, whoosh. You can say many things. You can say many, many things. Oh, that clown is terrifying. Why does Eighth have a emote like that? Oh, scary. Oh my god. She learned from her daddy. Manfred's still being a pain in the keister, and it's not even in this game. Not even his game. If I had a nickel for the amount of prosecutors I've seen tamper illegally with evidence, I would have 3, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened 3 times. It was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. There should be some doubt. At least a little bit. You didn't see his face. Anyone can put on clothes. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. So all you saw was a cloak and a hat. It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes? It is decisive testimony. Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. The silhouette. Shadow could only have been Max. Don't you think that you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That Shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain it was Max? I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. It doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? There's no doubting. I saw his symbols. Trilo said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max. The shape of the face? You're sure of that? Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. Okay. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. I want to take a pair of scissors and snip the carrot off. You leave his carrot alone! You're sure that is what you saw that night? Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw! I've got eyes like a hawk! Don't birds have terrible night vision? Hey, Nick. Have you ever heard of an owl? Just wondering. But that's not all I saw! His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt it was him. You were able to see that kind of detail from your window? There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much. Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye. Our records say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20. That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly. The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was. An owl isn't a bird, Bishi. I will not elaborate further, thank you for your time. Owls aren't birds, Bishi, everyone knows that. They're cryptids. No, you're thinking of Mothman, who most likely was an owl mistaken for Mothman. Bishi, I love how your hat is magically floating and bouncing. Yeah, look! Isn't that fun? And now it's done. I thought the hat was a third eye and freaked out. It looks very nice, actually. A third eye. Bishimo got matching hats. We did. Imagine if I had a hat and I just hung a carrot from it. How weird. That would be so, like, random XD. It was, oh, bouncing like the carrot was. Yes. To be fair, hawks can't hunt at night, though I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, they're not nocturnal for sure. Oh, Arkham wants the hat back! Alright. It's back. Oh, the clown emote. Oh, I'm sorry. You did at Ruuuvo, didn't you? I'm sorry, okay? His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. So, you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding? That's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard. Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure. They claim it was a blunt object. At least it says so in the autopsy report. With Trilo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer. Nick, you've got to find a contradiction in this. That's not going to be enough. What? I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. Okay, so that's our objective right now. Mo saw someone else. That's all we're trying to prove right now. Okay. That's the only thing that will help. I've got to do it. Oh, shoot. Okay. So here's where I have to present some evidence. Okay. And I immediately don't know what to say, but I'll go through the stuff again, I guess. I just realized the red ball on his hat is the nose for the hat mouth. Yeah, it's just like his nose. That sounds probably really confusing to read, but trust me, it makes sense. No, yeah, I gotcha, I gotcha. It's how we herd Minecraft pigs back in my day. Carrot on a stick. Okay, so what we know, it was far away, the shadow could only have belonged to Max. Well, let's look through the evidence that we have. So we have a picture of the crime scene, and what's interesting about this is that he is on I believe it's a 20-pound box, and I think inside all there was like a little pepper shaker, and then the only footprints here are his. And then we have the silk hat. This was found at the crime scene, but the cloak wasn't. And then we see that a week ago, Max got a raise. We have the 3 symbols from Max. Is there any differences in the hat compared to the poster, maybe? I don't think so. Not immediately that I can notice. We have the broken bottle because Max bonked Ben over the head because they're fighting over Regina. We have a map of the circus. Okay. And then we have the monkey. Now, here's something. We haven't even met Acro yet. Like, where's that person? How does that person feel towards the ringmaster? You know, there's a whole other person missing from this. And then we have this ring, the engagement ring. And then the time of death says 10:15, blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Here's the box. And inside was the pepper. Then we have the profiles. We've got Max. We got Ben. And the puppet Trilo. Gumshoe. We've got Regina, who didn't really care that her dad was dead. Thought that was weird. We have the victim. And then we got Mo. Ringmaster's old friend, a pleasant stooge of a clown. So that's all I got right now. The timeline that we have here is, again, a week ago, Max got the raise. And then earlier, on the day of the murder over breakfast, Max and Ben fought over Regina. At 9:40 p.m., the snow stopped. 10 p.m., practice ends. Ringmaster calls Max to his room because Max and Ben got in a fight. And then Max says that he asked for Regina's hand in marriage. Ew. And apparently the ringmaster said cool. 10:15 is when the murder took place. Apparently Mo heard a loud noise. He looked outside. He saw the victim on the ground, and then a silhouette of the cape and the hat, and that's it. And then sometime after, the puppet was taken from Ben by Max. Or maybe it was before all that, I don't know. And then last week we found out that Ben was waiting to propose to Regina after practice, before the murder. He saw the ringmaster and he saw Mo going to their rooms. And then the monkey stole their ring and then they ran off and chased after it, so they couldn't have seen anybody else. And then now we have Mo here. I don't see a contradiction immediately, but it was far away. I saw the symbols. The silk hat, the black cloak, they were all there. The only thing I can think of is maybe I'm supposed to show the hat to this, because it's like, you saw the cloak, you saw the hat, but only the hat is there. Where's the cloak? Are you lying about the cloak being there? You know? The face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt. cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't see what he was carrying. With Trilo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer. Right. I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max. Okay, right, that's what I'm trying to do. It's not necessarily a contradiction, but show that Mo saw someone other than Max. How the heck am I supposed to do that? I didn't notice that his hat mouth moves. Nope, I'm throwing hands with this clown. Number 2 after Mr. Mime. Have them fight each other. Work smarter, not harder. That will be the optimal solution, but I'm afraid of the outcome. Who will be stronger? Funny monkey. I feel like the hat also has eyes. Yeah, we checked. The hat does not have eyes. There's nothing on the back of the hat. Thank God. Okay. I'm gonna press him again. Shadow belonged to Max. Are you truly certain it was Max? I'm not lying. The silhouette was Max. Okay, let me look at my stuff again. Isn't the cloak purple? It's a purple cloak. He said it was a black cloak. He's wrong! I saw his symbols. The silk hat, the black cloak, they were all there. Is it that simple? Is it that simple? Maybe it's just the wrong color? I don't think so. What? I don't know. There was no doubt it was him. I couldn't see what he was carrying. And see, I have a bunch of notes over this case, and I still don't immediately know what to say here. I'm like, what? So that's just me not being able to put things together, I guess. I don't know. Hey, pirate, welcome. Mo kinda sus, maybe a little bit. I think he's lying about something. At least his shirt doesn't change expressions. Oh, that would be terrifying. I know it doesn't, but the longer I stare at it, the more I just picture eyes being there to complete a face on the hat. Ugh. Please, no. Okay. Mo is not sus, he is based. Hey Jay, welcome. That's one angry clown. Yeah, he's angry that I'm trying to prove him wrong. Welcome in. I'm a little stuck right now. Could have only belonged to Max. Let's just press on everything, I guess. If it was just the symbols, even I could wear them. What if someone took the symbols and wore them? Looking at the shape of the face, it must have been Max. Huh. Did you honk his nose? No, but you can. There you go. Okay. You sure that's what you saw? He's got 20/20 vision. There was no doubt it was him. Right? There was a light. Should be able to see that. You can see really good. Maybe on this one I'm supposed to show something? You didn't actually see what the criminal was holding. Must have something very hard. So on the autopsy... I do not know! I have to prove Mo saw someone other than Max that night. Oh. Yeah, you can only do one sound effect per minute. Just so people don't spam. If you imagine Mo upside down, the hat becomes his mouth with his eyes, and it's just a face without a nose and a giant chin pimple. I don't like that visual. I don't like that. Stop it. Ugh. Okay, maybe to this one. The shadow could only have been Max. We want to prove that wrong, right? Could only have been Max. Huh. There you go. Well, okay, so if I think outside the box and not just what I have written down, we know that Ben was present. For sure, we know that. We also know that Ben didn't see Max, but he did see the Ringmaster. We've also brought up the idea that maybe the Ringmaster was wearing Max's outfit. I feel like this is a little far-fetched for me to say, you know? But we already brought up, oh, maybe he was wearing the outfit. Shadow could only belong to Max. I am gonna save, because I feel like I'm gonna do some trial and error again. Because I'm not really sure what they want from me right now. Let me just do this and see what happens. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. So we are looking for a contradiction still. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Oi, Chihuahua. Okay. Shadow could only have been Max. I saw the symbols. Oh, they were all okay. So let's do this. This was an idea I had, right? It's only the hat. That's not it. Okay. We're gonna load again. So I'm at half health here. Okay. So that wasn't it. There was no doubt it was him. Cloak was fluttering, couldn't see what he was carrying. Okay. Half health, you need a Snickers. Did they have Snickers in Ace Attorney universe? I might need a hint. I haven't needed a hint in a while. I don't know. I guess if anybody knows the answer, right? Is it a evidence or is it a profile? That would help me a lot in narrowing it down. I still wouldn't know exactly what to say, but... Like, I have ideas, but I don't know how I would present that. You know what I mean? And I don't know what exactly to present things to, either. When I was playing Ace Attorney in my head, I gave Christopher Lee's voice to the judge. Christopher Lee's too dignified for Uchi. Yeah, the judge actually is very incompetent, to be fair. We learned last week the answer can be very simple. I know, I know. That's why I said the hat, because I was like, well... Oh, okay, let me try, the poster here. That was another idea I had. That was it? Okay. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? Oh, I know where it's going now. See, I didn't think of that. What I was thinking was the cloak he said was the wrong color. He said it was a black cloak, but it's purple. I think what Phoenix is about to say is that you did not see the flowers. You only saw 2 out of the 3 symbols. I didn't think that would be such a big deal, but okay, I still got it. All right. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols? Yay! Everyone get ready. All together. Now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. What the? Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. No, he didn't see the roses. Isn't that right, Mo? Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.14. Silence, fool. You're to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. Order, order. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw. The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. I see. Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. You're making a lot of assumptions here, man. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. Fight, fight, fight! Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case? Clearly not. He's just toying with his court. What's funny is I agree with her. I'm like, what do the roses matter? I got her on the ropes now. Do you, Nick? Do you? These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony? There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. Ah, see that I didn't have written down because it's such a like quick little thing. So Trilo saw 3 symbols, but Mo only saw 2. Okay. And Trilo saw 3. Okay. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup? Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. That was on beat. Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this... Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. I'm not mature. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable, which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. What? There are no contradictions in his next statement. I'm prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling? Nick, this is your last chance. All right. Silhouette part 2. Okay. Let's save again. Everybody vibing in the chat. Nani? Click on the draw there, partner. It's funny because I didn't even go along the same thinking that the answer was. I just happened to be like, isn't that the wrong color coat? And it just happened to be the answer. Now that's funny. Apparently the reviews came out for Kirby and it's getting Elden Ring level praise, so that's interesting. Yes, yes, I can't wait for Kirby. So I'm not playing Kirby this week. It comes out this Friday, but I'm not playing it this week. My plan is we're going to replace Arceus next week with Kirby, and then I might either keep playing Kirby until I'm done with it, or we'll just go back to Arceus and I'll get to Kirby when we get to it. I don't know how long of a game Kirby is. I can look up how many streams it would probably take, and if it's pretty short, we'll just go ahead and finish up Kirby first and then get back to Pokemon. But we're definitely playing Pokemon tomorrow and Friday. But yeah, so y'all can expect to see Kirby next week. 9 out of 10s from most outlets. Yeah, it's getting great reviews. I mean, it was so fun just from the demo. I need more! I can't believe she interrupted the pie song. Shake my head. Whenever I see Nick's hands placed on the bench, they look so weird. Might just be they were meant to be seen in pixel art and not HD. Weird hands, Nick! I guess if it's red, it's important. Yeah, I only scrubbed through the VOD. I didn't write down like every single little thing, so that's just something I didn't pick up on. Nick still has given no reason why the roses matter. I'm with the prosecutor. I guess just because, like, it's technically a contradiction. Whether or not it's super duper important, it shows that the clown saw something different from another witness. The clown is just drunk. The judge is out here being a judge? That's wild. Happens so much in these games. Yeah, see, I have so many details written down that I'm probably gonna be looking at these and not, like, reading between the lines, but that's just my brain. Yeah, there's a new Kirby game. It's like an open world game. Kirby games usually aren't that long, like 8 to 10 hours. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, this is like a new installment and a new style, so I don't know how long it'll be, but I'm sure it'd be shorter than Arceus, but I don't know how long.
All right, there's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
But he did drop it, though. Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove to me there is a contradiction with Mr. Curls' statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. I've only got a single shot at this. As this? I think that's a typo. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I'll need. So I can't make a mistake, or I'm sure I can press for information. Okay, let's see. So I can't make a single mistake, but that's fine because I always load the save anyway. What's it matter? Oh. Can I just say every Phoenix game I played made me doubt the whole justice system. I already doubt the entire justice system without playing a video game. But that's just me. Open world was a misconception, plays more like a Mario 3D world, apparently. Yeah, I guess so, I guess so. At least the first game was written with a view of criticism to the Japanese justice system. Yeah, true. All right. No doubt in my mind, there was no white roses. There were no white roses that night. Okay. Mo, be honest. Ow! You promised, Mr. Phoenix, right? No more badgering. Ah, okay. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on! Oh my god. Let me load the save! There's no reason for, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. Okay, I didn't realize it was for sure, like, you cannot do hold it anymore. This case is extremely clear, see no room for misinterpretation. Finds the defendant. Guilty! Man, the accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial. They're so mean in the later games. Court is adjourned. Goodbye, Max! We're seeing the bad end. Bad end! Wow! That happens quick. Game over, see y'all tomorrow! Is that the first time I've seen a guilty? I think so, because they're so strict. Next game. Alright, so I have to just figure it out. No doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. But all the other symbols were there. Especially the hat. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. Okay. Let's see then. I can't press. Okay, present. Well, the only thing I can think of is that he dropped the hat. So he wasn't wearing it the whole time. He dropped it at some point. Yeah. And I knew that. I just thought I could press, but I couldn't. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene. That means The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
No, that's not true!
Order! Order! Mr. Curls!
Yes, Your Honor?
What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Damn.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting there, no matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts.
I saw him! I swear I saw him! It was Max! Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth!
He's turned into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo?
What do you want?
You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? Yeah, because there's no footprints of the murderer.
What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. Grr. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you would say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Don't they, Udgy? Don't they just? Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene?
Yes I do, Your Honor. This picture right here.
Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
Ay, 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 ay!
It's got a lot of laughs. So Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait just a second! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said! Fine, fine! I'll tell you the truth this time!
You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt! I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways! I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear!
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better. Mr. Lawrence Curls.
Yes?
The testimony you've provided up until now has been false?
It hasn't been false! I haven't lied! It's just...
It's just what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Order, order! I will have order! Franziska Von Karma, how could you?
She's like, yes, Your Honor.
If you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion is that? It's not funny. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say.
Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls. Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel. No lies, just perjury. I hate this clown. Damn it, Von Karma. Like father, like daughter. Oh my god. Midlife crisis Mo. This clown's having a meltdown. He's really getting his ass handed to him. I think the last case in this game, at a certain point, has a special cutscene if you lose the case. Really? Don't make fun of me, but I always thought the courtroom doors closing in the game over screen looked like a Kit Kat. No, it did. It did look like a Kit Kat. This Bishy got him telling a fib.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he
levitated into the sky.
This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air.
Okay. So, here's the thing. We already knew this, but the courtroom didn't know that. So, I'm thinking there's different ways this could happen. It was an owl! Okay, that wasn't one of them, but alright. Either the acrobat, because we haven't even met him yet, maybe the acrobat didn't like Max or the ringmaster, and so killed the ringmaster and then framed Max. Another thing that could have happened is someone who doesn't like Max framed him by putting the cloak and the hat on like a wire and then like lifted it up and like made someone look and see the murder, right? So something like that. Because that levitating just now kind of looked like it was just being pulled up by like a little string. Kind of like a worm on a string, but you know, clothes. So that's what I'm thinking might have happened. One of those two, but I don't know. So he jumped up and flew through the air. That's what Max saw. I mean, Mo, sorry. Fly up, and that's why there's no footprints. But here's the thing as well. There's not even any footprints for the person standing there, right? So that's why I think this moment was literally just the clothes. There's no person there, is what I'm thinking. Because there's no footprints from standing. If there was standing footprints and then there's no footprints walking away, this would make more sense. And it would be a person, but I don't think so.
He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness.
Like an owl.
That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician, but to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened. You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? I don't know yet. Why did you hit that note so well? Oh, which one? Which one? That is something a magician would do. True, but how? The truth doesn't need to be funny. The killer was Mothman all along. If you listen closely, you can hear Bishy's brain cells firing on every cylinder it has. Oh, sorry, brain cell, singular. Thank you. Thanks. My brain is just a tiny little, like, singular brain cell in the center of my cranium. I bet it's the monkey. I thought about that too, but not sure how it would work. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Y'all can say it. I just don't always feel like saying it. Magic real? Confirmed. Mind freak. What is with this family on lying in court? It's what they do. It's how they make a living. Did I save? I think I did. We say bish in these parts. Feel free to say bish instead. You don't have to, though. His eyes were playing tricks. He's telling the truth. This is all a dream, right? I think he's telling the truth. And then we're gonna go into it and be like, this was a setup. What he just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he's telling the truth? That's what I think. Nick, wait. That means that Max actually used magic, not necessarily. Yikes. The part where the cloak flew, I don't know the scene, it just killed me as I was doing homework, please. I literally can't remember what I did, but... You know what would have been a good song for me to sing during that part? Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. That would have been a good joke. Yikes, you're right. Owie! Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist. I was reading Rainbow. Take a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow. It's trending on TikTok right now. See a lot of videos. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that, but I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile! You disregard a need for proof Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. Grr. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. We did it! I made it, and I only got a guilty verdict once! December 29, 2:33 p.m. at District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. But it looked so effortless for you on stage. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. His eyelash. This is my favorite scene of him. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air. That's what I thought. Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic. No, I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker. To be continued. Right now! It's only 2 hours into the stream. We got 2 more, at least. Let's save. I survived. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. I will survive. My iPad autocorrects bish to bishy sometimes. We get my point across without mentioning bishy. I use bitch. That's okay. Why are you singing? Because I can. What do you mean? This is my stream. I can do whatever I want. Get that on a t-shirt. I survived Mo Curl's testimony in court. Oh. Oh, what are you singing? I will survive. I thought you were personally attacking me. Sorry. I was singing I will survive. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. I will survive. Hey, hey. You know. December 29, 3:03 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. Well, that's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? And what kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Oh, do I know how to do that? Oh shoot, I don't think I know. It's like... Oh, how do you do it? You're like... Oh... Or it's like... I don't know, I don't remember. But I know that trick. Can never figure that one out. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. But I know basically how it's done. You do like, you like fold your thumb and then you use your other thumb. But it's like a sleight of hand trick. I can't believe an 8-year-old figured it out and I couldn't. A fictional 8-year-old. Okay, don't feel too bad. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? Wow! How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Alright. Let's just go. Maya, you can channel spirits. She is a magician! So we can go back to the detention center or the circus. I guess let's see if we can talk to Max first. You don't need these parlor tricks, Maya. I still will never get over the fact that a Noah's Ark movie I saw as a kid had that song for some reason. I can't remember when it happened. I Will Survive? Oh gosh. But that ain't a trick. It's just real magic. December 29, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. Is this a new song? Is that it? That was it. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a feigned magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Yeah, it was just a jingle, I guess. I was waiting for more. I was like, no, they fooled me. Off topic, but they found the missing piece of Dodo DNA, and apparently it will allow them to bring them back. Now, I gotta verify this information. Hold on. Can I find a reliable source? Let's see. I see a lot of, like, news sources that aren't amazingly accurate. But I do see the article that you're, like, talking about, because I do see some news articles about it. So maybe it's true? Scientists have been able to sequence the bird's entire genome for the first time. Okay, let's look at that. Dodo genome sequenced. Because let me just say, I love dodos. And if they were able to bring them back, I would probably start sobbing. But is this a real website? Let's see. I did some real research. Yeah, let's look at a bias rating here for these articles. Okay. So there's a lot of articles reporting on it, so maybe that's true. I don't know how true it is that we can bring them back. Sorry, I'm very invested in this. I want to know. Okay, this article from a website called Scientific American, and I don't know if that's really super reliable, says that Harvard has assembled the first nearly complete genome of the dodo. Moves the field of extinct genomes closer to the goal of de-extinction. Okay. They're also trying to bring back the passenger pigeon, which I would also start sobbing if they were able to bring it back. The moa as well. Oh no, I think this is actually talking about the moa bird. Not the dodo. Huh. I don't know. I can't really find like a super trustworthy like article for the dodo. But if it is true, that is super, super exciting. Passenger pigeon? Yeah, there is a group of scientists that are trying to sequence extinct birds like the moa, or also the woolly mammoth, not a bird, and the passenger pigeon to hopefully bring them back at some point. But I don't know how true it is that we would actually be able to bring them back like Jurassic Park, you know? So I don't know. I mean, there's also cloning that has been successful. They want to bring back the moa bird? I don't know about that one, but they are sequencing the genome for it. I don't know. The moa bird is basically like our world's chocobo, just for reference. It was bigger than an ostrich, so it might be kind of dangerous to bring it back, but I love birds, so. The woolly mammoth isn't a bird? My day's been ruined. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to lump it together with the birds and people to be like, Bishi, a woolly mammoth isn't a bird. See what I've been through? You see how I act is because of the things I've been through. I want to watch that Pinocchio movie just to see him get blasted. I feel like we need to watch that movie together in the Discord just to make fun of it. Oh, it looks so silly. Is it goofy that Max gives me gender envy? No, no. Based on looks alone, no. I totally get that. Unfortunately, Max as a person is not cool. Because he's like 21 and wants to date like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, something like that. So we don't like Max. But I understand you being envious of the looks there. I do get that. So no worries. Just letting you know. Max is not a role model. For a second, I thought you were doing a Goofy movie joke. I just like using the word goofy. Totally valid. What I want scientists to do is to bring back some of the native doves and parrots that people made go extinct in the last 100 years. Yes, there is actually also a parrot that was native to the United States that went extinct as well. So we have the passenger pigeon, and then there was actually a US-based parrot that we made go extinct. So I would love if they were able to bring them back. What if there's a reason they went extinct? The animals that I'm mentioning, aside from the woolly mammoth, but animals like even the moa, the dodo, passenger pigeon, and the parrot went extinct because of human actions. So it wasn't like, oh, they were meant to go extinct. It was people being shitty. So it would be fine to bring them back. They should still be here, but it's our fault they're gone, which makes me cry sometimes. I hope if a new Ace Attorney game comes out eventually, they have a case where the person you're defending is the guilty person. That would have a lot of interesting ideas. But I guess it goes against the point of what Nick does, because he defends a innocent person who is believed to be guilty. Especially in Japan, you're believed guilty before you're innocent. You have to prove innocence, whereas like in the United States, supposedly, you're innocent until proven guilty. So they work on like the opposite idea. What it will do is help us classify them more accurately. Yes. Dodos were bigger than ostriches? Oh god, no. The moa bird. I'm sorry. I'm talking about so many animals, I'm confusing you guys. No, no, no. The moa was huge. The moa bird was like a chocobo. Dodos were small. They were like maybe the size of like a little dog. Like this. A little round little creature. Don't bring back anything I can't fight in hand-to-hand combat. I already got my hands full prepping for Australia. Yeah, sorry for the confusion. Yeah, the moa is the big one. Cool, my whole world was turned upside down for a second. Oh. No wonder he reminded me of Hisoka. Oh! That requires a very specific sound effect. Oh boy. Yeah, dodos were like turkey-sized. Buffaloes. Buffaloes are not extinct, but they might be endangered. And let me see. They are near threatened. So, yeah. And that's another example of an animal that was driven to extinction because of specifically human actions. It's not right that they're endangered or near threatened at this moment. It was all because of humans. So again, helping the American bison, the buffalo, increase in its population would be a good thing. As well as increasing the population of like just like native wolves, because wolves also were being, you know, like the gray wolf was being driven to extinction because of people hunting them and killing them because they're getting too close to people, whatever. I could talk about this all day, to be quite honest. There was a documentary that I watched, I'm just gonna summarize real quick, about Yellowstone, and how once they reintroduced wolves into Yellowstone, I believe it was Yellowstone, they actually saw like the entire environment improved because the native plants were being just decimated by all of the deer that lived there, or the elk maybe. And once they reintroduced the wolves, it kind of just balanced out the entire ecosystem. So the plants were thriving again, the deer population was lower and more natural, because the wolves were keeping their numbers down. So like everything was working as it should. So a lot of people want to get rid of like predator animals, like, you know, the pumas and wolves, etc. Which, yeah, we should keep them away from us, but a lot of people live in the territory that animals used to live in, so they're just kind of coming in, you know. I have a lot of ideas and feelings about all that, but yeah, basically, buffaloes are not extinct, but they're near threatened, and they shouldn't be. And there's many animals that are extinct that shouldn't be. Fuck it up, Fishy, knowledge us. Like I said, I could talk about that a lot. And I could be more accurate if I went to go look up the, you know, information right now, but I am here to play a video game, so I won't do that. I've seen a buffalo up close, and they're huge, like moose big. They're giants! Yes, they're really, really big animals. But they're really cool, too. I like buffaloes. I like them. And then, without getting too into it as well, the buffalo being near threatened also is based in American history of, you know, racism against Native Americans. So that's a whole other topic. It's a whole other thing. But they were purposely driven to extinction in order to take them away from the Native Americans, take their food source and everything. So, yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Again, I could talk about that all day. Okay, back to Ace Attorney. Night of the murder, you silly little colorful man. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage, but the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. If they're so bad, then why do you work with them? If you're such a great magician, why are you at the very big circus that apparently has a bunch of, like, low-tier performers? Huh? Can't get hired anywhere better? Is that it, Max? Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happened to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. Looking for details. Okay. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I would love to see someone like make a little clip of Max throwing the cards and they just like hit against the glass and fall onto the ground. Just a little sound of a bunch of cards flying against a glass window. It'd crack me up. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? Oh, that's the sound it would make? Okay. That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Damn. All right, so he suggests that we show that to everybody.
Can do.
Bishi, what are you doing in the game? What am I doing in this video game? Are you saying I look like Max? Oh my god. Okay. We both have pink hair, and that's where the similarities end. Alright? I don't like this guy. I don't like him. He may have pink hair, but he is not valid. Also, welcome in time. Moose are beautiful, but my soul would leave my body if I saw one in real life. There was a baby that somehow got into my neighbor's yard, and even then it was really big. Oh no. Yeah, if you see a baby moose, you need to run, because if the mom sees you near her baby, you will actually probably die. And that's not an exaggeration. People are killed by a moose all the time. They are so big. I never realized how big they were either for a long time. I thought they were the size of like, you know, a horse or like a elk, you know, which is a little bit bigger than a deer. No, they're the size of a car. They're huge. Max likes to feel superior, I guess. I guess so. What a loser. Let's see. Yeah, let's move. So we're gonna go to the circus. If the hair fits, or is it shoe? Please no. Please no. Just the awkward slap sound of the cards hitting your face repeatedly. Yes. Oh my god. December 29, Very Big Circus, circus entrance.
You hear that?
It sounds like two people arguing.
All right, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes, wait.
Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. All right, let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trollo, this just isn't gonna work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry.
Don't you yell at Maya! You little wooden demon! Secret crash training? Whoa. Oh, yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you!
They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
This man is also, old. Regina is a minor. I just have to keep reminding everybody of that fact. Because it's disgusting. Okay, talk. We also want to show, Max's photo, but I want to talk first. Have you ever seen that funny picture of a moose and their baby's just lying casually in front of a house fire? I think so. No, Maya, don't give that to him. Yeah, don't encourage them. Don't encourage them. Wasn't the picture taken in the town split by the border of Canada and the US, or was that just an internet rumor? Oh my god. All the chaos. Today's trial.
I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted. Right, Ben?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing the symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I want to hear that again. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. We thought it was the old man. So... okay. The ringmaster. Just looking at his walk and how he acted. But then we said hello. He didn't reply. And he was wearing the symbols. I pretty much already knew that. Okay. I just want to make sure I have everything I need to make my choices later. Hey Frost, welcome. I just want to see Chucky hack and slash Trilo to pieces. Please. I think I like Chucky more than this guy. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we already saw that. Okay, marriage.
Marriage. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Really? That's so sweet. No, it's not. No, it's not.
But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Don't, sweetheart, Maya. I will tear you limb from limb, you little man.
Eh? Waiting like this is part of being in love.
How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Ugh. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. You monster! Don't talk like that in front of my sweet Maya. Jail. Jail for Trilo. No. The incinerator. The incinerator for this little wooden man. A puppet is saying this. I know! That's the worst part about it! Maya, really? That's so sweet. Me, Maya, you gotta check the age gap between the two in the court record and rethink that, maybe. Yeah. The wood chipper, also acceptable. Incinerator for Trilo and jail for Ben. Perfect.
Brother, this guy stinks!
That right there. They should put Trilo in the new Pinocchio movie so he can get shot too. Has everyone seen that clip? There was a clip from the new Pinocchio movie of a character seeing Pinocchio, and he's like, ah, a wooden boy! And just like shoots him. Just, a puppet that can talk? Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh my god, y'all are killing me. The more I think about how did Max ever get popular as a circus magician? They still exist, but circuses aren't near as popular as they used to be. This is in the 2000s, right? I guess they were still popular in the 2000s? I don't know. I don't think they really were. I think the height of the circus was like 50s, 60s, something like that. I don't know a lot about the circus, to be quite honest. I saw the circus season of American Horror Story. That's it. I hope his head thunks on the floor when he's thrown in jail. Trash compactor for Trilo. Yes, the wooden boy gets straight up shot. Yep. It's sadly realistic. Point blank.
What have you done? You killed him.
Set in 2017, but written in like 2002. Yeah. That's so weird that they set it so far in the future. It's like, it doesn't feel like 2017. It really don't. Alright, ventriloquism.
So, how is this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just cause that jerk said we should.
That jerk?
Max Galactica. Performers should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right, you're right.
Mark my words. I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
Row, 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 your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you've gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You've gotta be a part of this too.
They set it in the future after the fact. Oh. The future, where everyone still uses Nokia brick phones. Hey, at least they'd last longer, right? I really hope the Guillermo Pinocchio movie is good, because that one that's coming out first is... What was it again? It was a... Ben looks like a younger stone version of Tom Hanks? That's so specific. Row your boat to jail. Yeah, Guillermo del Toro is also coming out with a Pinocchio movie. But it's different from the weird Pinocchio movie we keep seeing funny clips of. And there's a Pinocchio video game coming out. I don't know why Pinocchio is taking this year by storm, but yeah. Ugh. She needs to stop enabling this little weirdo's behavior. Maya is just too sweet. She's too sweet. Right, it's stop motion. I forgot. And a Netflix live action show for Pinocchio. Or live action movie for Pinocchio. What the heck? So 3 movies and a game. Pinocchio revival. If it's Del Toro, I would totally pay to see Pinocchio beat up kaijus. Oh. Hey Spy, welcome. Maybe it just entered public domain? That's a good point. I'm not sure. Just a game inspired by the aesthetics. Lies of P is apparently not about Pinocchio. Okay. But it's Pinocchio inspired. It's still Pinocchio-esque, you know? That's what I'm saying. There's just so many Pinocchio-themed things going on right now, and I don't know why. Okay, let's show the picture.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
It's... I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Okay, so never mind. This doesn't do anything. Max told me, but I guess I shouldn't be listening to Max. Nancy Drew is about to enter public domain, so I hope we get more games. Ooh. Yeah, the game has a lying mechanic, so the influence is clear. See? It's Pinocchio inspired. So I would still count that game. Alright, well you got nothing else to tell me, I guess. Unless I can present other stuff? Nope. You know anything about this? No? I bet there's nothing else to look at here, but yeah. Okay, never mind. Let's move! We can go to lodging, Big Top. Let's go to Big Top first. Pinocchio is in his bag right now, I guess. Get that bread, Pinocchio. You silly little wooden boy. December 29, very big circus. Big Top. Big Top, huh? That's what they called me in high school. Haha. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. If I was Pinocchio, my nose would have gotten a little bit longer just now. I don't know. I was like, I feel like there's a joke here, but like, I don't know. I wasn't gonna say anything, but Bishi got it. I'll be honest. The first time I saw the Big Top like mentioned in the game, I wanted to laugh. I wanted to laugh. Okay. What they should make is a Shrek spinoff around the universe's version of Pinocchio. And see, that would just be adding into the lore. More Pinocchio lore. We are getting the Puss in Boots, though, movie, which actually looks really good. I like the animation style that they went for. Oh, that's my dog! Right on cue.
Poppy! What are you doing?
You want up? Okay, let me move my chair. Up. Up. You don't want up? What do you want? Up. Come on. No? Outside? What do you want? Up. Okay, you're up. I only put her up on my lap if she like puts her paws up, because otherwise I don't know what she wants. Poppy demands elevation.
Yes, she is. Oh.
Her tail is wagging at turbo speed.
Wanna say hello? Wanna say hello? Yeah? You wanna say hello? Ah! You wanna say hello? Yeah? You wanna say hello?
Her tail is still wagging.
You wanna say hi? Into the microphone?
Did you hear her sniffing? Did you hear it? Poppy heard you talking about Puss in Boots and had to show him up. Oh, yes. That word is blocked, isn't it? I'm sorry. But you can understand why, right? You can understand. I wonder if I add his name, like the whole thing, if you could say it. You want to leave already? You want to leave? Oh my god. Well, what do you want? You want to leave? Okay. She didn't want to come up. I didn't think so. You want to go outside? Outside? She wants to go outside. Yeah. Ruuuvo, can you take her out, please? You don't mind? She came and told me. She was like, Mom, I want to go outside. I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay, anyways. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Right. Okay, let's look around. It looks the same to me, but... It's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. Or any tightrope walkers? No, I think it's all the same. I do mind, but okay. What? Somebody's gotta do it. I'm working here! Okay, let's move to... Oh, we can go to a lot of different places. I guess let's go to the room first. December 29, Big Top, Ringmaster's room. Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why did he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? I don't know. But it sounds suspicious! Is there anything new here? You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. Oh wait, we already... Right, okay, so there's a scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. We already did this though. But we won't look at it. We won't look at the paper, which I think is kinda dumb. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new here. We can always come back later and examine more thoroughly if I can't figure out what to do, but nothing looked different. Not the banana peel mustache. It really does just look like a banana. December 29, Big Top Cafeteria. I still haven't cleaned this place up yet. If Pearly got one look at the state of this place, she'd slap whoever is in charge across the face. Remind me to never invite her to my office. Jesus. Looks the same here. Oh, I wonder if I do just need to examine everything. Let's try one more area. The lodging. December 29, Lodging House Plaza. Oh, it's Gumshoe! Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? He looks the same as normal.
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal.
So I guess he doesn't like the clown's jokes. We thought he would.
Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up.
Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight.
She's directly above us as we speak.
What? Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room, got it, pal?
Okay. Ooh, Franziska Von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Okay, so we can't quite yet. If the magnifying glass doesn't have a check mark on it, they'll have something new to say usually. I've noticed that when you're, like, in Investigation 1, you go to court, and then Investigation 2, it will just refresh all of them. Because it didn't have a check mark, I pressed it, and it said the same thing. So, I don't know. I think I'll just investigate a second time if I get stuck and don't know what to do. Apparently Gumby has taste. I thought beggars couldn't afford to be choosers. Wow. Well, let's talk to Mo. December 29, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here. God dang it.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Ha.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
He must really love his work. Yeah, see, like this whole room seems like we haven't investigated it. All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy.
Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. It must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot.
What is it now? She better not want me to try one of those on.
I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channel.
See, this is something that she said before. She said that last time. Got the weird carrots up there. Alright, well let's leave. Don't want to miss that precious flavor text. Is there anyone new to talk to? It's weird. No? Only thing I can think of is talking to Max again. Or maybe presenting something to Ben that I haven't already. Oh, cafeteria is different. December 29, Big Top Cafeteria. Oh, here's Mo.
Ah, right. Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria.
Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood.
All right, you know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction?
Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girly?
I got it.
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria.
Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it!
What's going on? He's being too nice. Today's try.
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me. I didn't think it was gonna be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Mo was a donkey in his past life, or maybe a car alarm, or maybe a seal. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw. I swear. That creep just
flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
See, this is stuff I think I need to write down. Okay, so Mo saw a silhouette of Max fly up, saw the silhouette of his face. Okay. They're on the same wavelength with it, which is unfortunately incomprehensible to everyone else. He's an ass in his current life. I don't see a psych lock. He must be telling the truth.
Okay. Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too?
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness.
The bust over there behind him? Booba? I knew what he meant. I knew. He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that kind of thing. Max's bust. It's apparently busty.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there.
He can take it off? There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago.
Alright, more timelines. Okay, 5 days ago.
All of a sudden, the bus disappeared.
Okay, bus disappeared. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's a bust, a statue that looks like the murderer, and he's saying, I saw a silhouette of his face. It had to have been Max. There's a statue of the guy. It's a statue. They put the clothes on the statue and they had a crank pulley system and lifted him up. Case solved, bada bing, bada boom, everybody go home. Who knows? Who knows my ass? That's what happened. I know it. Immediately. Come on. Now the problem is I have to prove it, and I have to pick the right things at the right time. But that's what happened.
It disappeared.
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing is really cool.
And also looks identical to the murderer.
Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww.
Why do you have to kill her dreams? Max G bust. Added to the court record. A bronze statue taken from the cafeteria before the crime. If it's a bronze statue, how old is it? Because a bronze statue only turns green with age. Fun fact. Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us. It's a joke, isn't it?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Okay, another timeline. So the morning of the murder, is that what he said? Bulletin board, paper. Okay. Doesn't Braun turn green from touch 2? Maybe Max loved it so much he just hugged it every night. Ew. Going full whiteboard. Fishy, they're circus performers. Don't expect them to operate on logic. But isn't that something a circus performer would do? A little trick with a statue? Going full Pepe Sylvia. There is no Pepe Sylvia! The man doesn't exist! Nick is a freak. Nick's a little fruity. Max has a nice bust. That's why the Statue of Liberty is green, right? Yep. Who knows? From Acid Rain, maybe? Bronze turns gold when touched, I think. That's what I thought. Is there a statue? There's like a statue of a dog. That's a good example. And like the nose is gold because so many people have petted the dog statue on the nose. It's actually very wholesome. What's not so wholesome is there's other examples of other statues with parts of the statue that have turned gold from people touching them. Right, the bull statue in New York. Can you guess what's gold on that statue?
This piece of paper was posted in front and center.
Piece of paper.
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says, "To the murderer." Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? Posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime, then torn. States, "To the murderer." Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Okay. The yams? Close enough. Wait, what? Yeah, there's a bull statue in New York that people have touched a certain part of it so much that it's turned gold. And it's not the nose. Posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime.
Morning of the murder. This was posted up on the bulletin board. That's around when Max clonked Ben over the head. Sorry I hadn't remembered it till now. It was torn down before anyone really paid any attention to it.
So you don't know what was written on it, do you?
Unfortunately, I don't. But I betcha they would know.
Who are they?
Max and Ben. They were here before me that morning.
Yep, that's when they fought. Alright, we got a lead. Let's go. Let's talk to Ben first since he's on the way. Alright. I like how this clown uses the word clonk to refer to all the hits. Yes, it's perfect! It's perfect, and just for that. Honorary clonk. I heard about that, Arkham. Yeah, the Switch added folders 5 years later. Just a simple little thing. And we have themes. That's what I want too, you know. Although I don't want to pay for them. I just want like some more color options. That would be nice. I feel like within 5 years they could have done that, but you have to go into the view all games to even use the folders? Oh, well then. Clown behavior from Nintendo. Maybe we'll get themes in another 5 years, yeah. I wonder when the next console is gonna come out from Nintendo. What do y'all think? It's been 5 years since we got the Switch. They've come out with like different versions of the Switch, kind of like the DS. When do y'all think they're gonna come out with just a totally different console? 10 years? I don't know when... What is the year gap between the Wii U and the Switch? I don't even know. I don't remember. Can't wait to get themes in 2027. Unfortunately, the counter only counts the first word of the sentence. Probably 10 years. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe around 10. I don't want it to happen yet. I mean, like, I'm still using my Switch, you know? But... Wii U's lifespan was ended super early due to poor sales. 2015 to 2017. Jeez. We have one, though. Wii U was kind of a failure, so the lifespan was reduced. Yeah, so I guess a better example would be the Wii and the Wii U. Most consoles are around 7 to 8 years. Enough time to have more people born into the world and get old enough to be able to play video games. I only bought my Switch this summer, so I hope it's a while. Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Even though we got the Switch when it first came out, I always feel that pressure to get the new one. Like that's what I'm feeling with the PS5. And I still can't get my hands on one, you know? But, you know, maybe I'll be able to afford one soon.
Thanks to all of you.
Perhaps. I feel like with all the stuff being ported to it, I feel like they really want this system to last. Yeah. The Wii U was fun to me. Honestly, like, I didn't know the Wii U was hated so much until I started streaming and we, like, collectively all started talking about the Wii U. I liked the Wii U. I didn't get a ton of use out of it, though, to be fair. But I also feel like the Wii U came out at a bad time for me when I just wasn't playing games that much. I remember playing the, like, Nintendo World, what was it called? The game where, like, there's a bunch of little mini games, and that was really fun. That was on the Wii U. We played, like, a Luigi's Mansion little mini game, I think, in that game. Nintendo Land, thank you. And that was really fun, and there was a few other games we played on the Wii U, but yeah, aside from that, I think I played Okami on the Wii U. We had Twilight Princess on the Wii U. Yeah. The Wii U had some cool hidden gems, but because no one bought it, the games were kind of impacted because of it. Oh, Wii U came out in 2012. Okay, that makes more sense. At least they're still making games compatible for PS4. True, yes. I'm very thankful for that. There's some games coming out that look really cool that are PS5 exclusive though, so I won't be able to play those. I will say, like a cool game that came out, I think, or is it coming out? No, it's coming out this Friday, is Ghostwire Tokyo. I kind of want to play it, but it's only on PS5 and then PC. So I could play it on PC. I just prefer not to play games on PC if I can help it. And especially a game like that, I feel would make more sense on a console for me. But if I want to play it, I'll have to get the PC version. So I don't know if I would play that. Maybe I could throw it in for the October streams, but we'll see. Similar to the Vita, even if the Vita was slightly more successful. See, I never had a Vita. I have friends that had it, but I'm happy PS4 is still getting games. Ain't no way I'm affording a PS5 anytime soon, especially with the prices on eBay. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I want a PS5, but every time I see them drop for sale, it's way higher than it should be. You know what I mean? Even if it's not people buying them and then reselling, it's still way too much than the price that they initially said they would be. So I still feel like there's some kind of upcharge with the PS5. So that's why I'm still waiting, you know? I don't want to pay $1,000 for a console. I don't want to pay $800 for a console. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm waiting for it to make more sense. This world just doesn't make sense anymore. Nintendo Land deserved better. I know, Nintendo Land was really fun. I'm sad Nintendo stopped bundling games and software with their consoles. Like the Wii had the Mii channel and Wii Sports for free. When I got my Switch, I was shocked nothing came with it at all. I bought it for $500 and then had to pay another $50 for a game just to use it. Yeah, I agree with that. I think when I got my Wii, I got it in a bundle with Skyward Sword. And that was really nice, you know? But yeah, the Switch, they didn't do anything. I think you probably have to get like a special edition, which is more money anyway. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Unless you just want to get that, but... Wii U was great, but the marketing was pretty bad. Reason I never got a Wii U and just had the 3DS during that era. I can live with the Switch until the PS5 gets a price drop. Yeah, I'm holding out hope for that price drop, because as much as I, especially as a streamer, I want to have a PS5 and be able to have like really high quality video game, you know, visuals, and also have access to all the games coming out. It's just not, it doesn't make sense monetarily right now. But if it was the normal price, I think I could afford that. The normal base price, but it's always so much more expensive when you look at the listings. I think the only Switch bundle is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is the same price. Ah, okay. So they did have one bundle, but that's it. Alright, let's present this. Would you mind taking a look at this? Oh, they don't react to it. Okay, so we have to show Max first. Got it. Okay. They still sell 12 Switch for full price, and all the game really is a way to show off the Switch's features. I really think it should have come with a Switch like Wii Sports. Oh, see, I didn't even know about that. 12 Switch? A 1-2 Switch. Sorry. See, I didn't even know what 1-2 Switch was. They don't even bundle, yeah. See, that is a missed opportunity and kind of just doesn't sit right with me, because that's exactly what you talked about. That's something that should have just been included in the Switch. The first game you have, at least you have something to play, and it just shows off the capabilities. I'm not gonna pay for that full price game just to see the Switch's capabilities. Like, I could play that other cute little game Oh, what was it called? It was a 2-player... Hold on. Oh, I just saw a picture of it. Hold on. Where the heck are you? Oh my god. I bet someone's already said it in chat, but I'm looking at an article. I need to find it myself. It's not even on the article. Oh no, there's more. Oh. About to lose my mind. Oh my god. It's like the quintessential 2-player Switch game. Me and Ruuuvo have it. We've played it together. Snipper clips. Thank you. There we go. Article told me. I don't know why I thanked the article. Snipper clips. That is a cute 2-player game that I feel is worth it to get, but just a demo? No. Baffles me that the Animal Crossing Switch doesn't come with Animal Crossing. What the heck? Right? Like, that would have just made sense. Who's gonna buy a tech demo by itself? The game sucks anyway. You know? But if it was included in the Switch as a bundle, it's kind of like, well, that's the bundle game. Console bundles is the reason Wii Sports is like the 2nd best-selling game of all time. That's true. You don't think about that. Like, oh my god, Wii Sports is the 2nd best-selling? It's because everyone had it with the console. Why would anyone buy 1-2 Switch when Breath of the Wild came out alongside it? Which, by the way, would have been a great launch bundle. Kind of feels like Nintendo's trying to see how much they can get away with selling things for. And I always say this, but I am so saddened that, like, Nintendo as a company I have always loved a lot, but to be fair, I was never super duper knowledgeable about, like, business practices with different companies. I just would base my likes on what games they had and how much I liked them. I've always loved Nintendo games, and Nintendo was my first console with the 64. But now, as an adult and with more knowledge about business practices in the game industry, Nintendo often disappoints me. They are often doing things that I just don't really agree with. And I don't always try to defend them. I do sometimes feel like certain parts of like Nintendo's games are kind of ragged on more than they really should be. I focus more on the weird or shitty business practices that they do, rather than, oh my god, this game doesn't have the best graphics ever, so it sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I focus more on like, oh my god, they don't even like give you a game when they sell you the console, or they're still selling this game for full price when it's a tech demo. That kind of stuff. It's like, that doesn't make sense. 1-2 Switch was no Wii Sports, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'm sure. Why didn't they just make like a Switch Sports? Like, back then, you know? It took 5 years for them to make one. Is that out yet, by the way? I didn't play the demo, but I kind of want to get it. I think it's coming out later. They're making that now. Yeah, I know. They waited 5 years. Okay, September. Okay, so a while from now.
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. Okay. So, okay, 5 days ago, the bus disappeared. During breakfast, Max was in the cafeteria, saw the note. Okay. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. Okay, so it was only the ringmaster and Regina. So those two enter the cafeteria. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. The ringmaster saw it. Okay. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. That's the note that we weren't looking at. Okay, I don't even have to write that down.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay, that's fine. let's go.
We've got a lead.
So we can either go... Oh no, we have to go here in order to go to the Ringmaster's room, right? It's like one of my first consoles was a Wii, and it was literally my childhood, right? Yeah, that's me with the N64. And even past that, I think that me and or Ruuuvo have bought like every Nintendo console that's come out because we love their games, but I don't love how they run their company. Why they didn't make that in the first place is beyond me. New data. New lore dropped. My wall is in fear for the day they remake Wii Sports. It's coming this September! It's coming! Nostalgia sells. Yeah, I'll probably get it too. Still can't believe they tried to sell cardboard for 80 bucks! At least Ring Fit was like a full experience. Labo was literally 10 to 30 minute games and that's it. At least the cardboard's kind of cool. I feel like it was geared more towards, I guess kids? I don't know. But yeah, it's just, eh. Reggie left and everything went downhill. Reggie, no! Oh, she's not here. So let's just go straight to this. And now we can get the frickin' note.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. But this is before the murder. Okay. So this might be referring to a different murder. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. 10 p.m. Okay. Got it. Note says to meet at the plaza at 10.
Tonight at 10?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called the Ringmaster.
Note updated. Torn by Ringmaster, found in his tailcoat pocket. So if he ripped it off a wall, then he's the murderer being referred to. Because why else would he get so upset about that? Okay. Is Regina here? No? Cafeteria? Oh. I completely forgot about the cardboard. Yeah, I never got Nintendo Labo. I didn't. The game side of Nintendo is still stellar as ever, just sucks that business side doesn't match that. Yeah, exactly. Like, I still love their games, but, December 29, Big Top Cafeteria!
What? Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo.
Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad.
All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Okay. A bulletin board for, bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read.
Yeah, she said this before. Alright, well then let's go. Still no Regina. No. Okay. Oh! Here's something new. December 29, Lodging House Plaza.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. With Miss Von Karma.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound?
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Some sort of pager or something?
If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See you, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind is biting us. Ow!
Oh my god. Yeah, I think she's 19, Von Karma. Hold on, I can check. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, 18. Sorry, she's 18.
As biting as lashes from a whip.
Miss Von Karma out in the wild. Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? Ha! National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Okay. Y'all ever see that video where baby crocodiles sound like they're shooting laser guns? Yep. I've seen several videos. That's just what they sound like. Really cute. He's terrified. He's so afraid. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Huh, I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me? I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Except we're gonna talk to her a little bit more.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma.
Of course, your dad. I know you miss him.
Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. Him?
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. I knew it.
What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth?
Manfred von Karma.
Exactly right. It was my papa.
My papa! That means that Edgeworth was...
Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Little brother? Edgeworth. Isn't he older than her? The man who inspired me to become an attorney. Just so you could talk to him again. He became an attorney just to see this man one more time in his life. Edgeworth had a chokehold on Nick. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone.
Huh?
It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Nick, what does she mean?
Edgeworth's death? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, with the case after that one, he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead?
I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick?
Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too!
What in the world happened?
This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen.
Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Don't make her apologize! I know this man isn't dead. I know it. I agree with the prosecutor. He's not dead. And I'm like, let's say he's dead. Couldn't Maya talk to him in the spirit world? And couldn't that be what she's bringing up? Like, hey, Nick, why don't I spirit channel him and then maybe we can find him? But Nick's like, no, don't even say his name. I can't handle it. You know? Again, it's that lack of communication. They're not speaking. This man needs therapy. Papa. He is older. She's just like that. Chokehold, you say now. Hold on. The plot thickens. It's not his fault Edgeworth can't handle 1 loss. Didn't he literally lie in court and falsify documents? He ruined his own career. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it was 2 losses. He was the defendant in the last one. So yeah. But then he wasn't found guilty, so he won. You know. Okay. So now we can go to Acro's room. Look at the birds! Look at the birds! Oh, December 29 lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Ken Dingling? What's the pun here? Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro.
How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here.
Acro, you're a member of the circus as well?
That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Well, I like your birds very much, sir. Talk.
Very big circus.
Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. Oh. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. Oh, the bird! It got up closer to him. Look at the birds! But now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes, I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
What if she's the murderer? Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina?
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. They didn't give him a room on the 1st floor?
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Oh? Okay. Cyclops. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus then? So the injuries are only from 6 months ago? Okay, I'll have to add a little timeline edit. Acro's accident? Is that what he said? Okay. So I'm gonna need some evidence to convince him to tell us the truth about that. Okay, what happened? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehab? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. Okay, so we also need that in the timeline. So yesterday, Acro was at the hospital. Okay. Why does this guy just have an orangutan poster on his wall? He likes monkey, doesn't everyone? Fair enough. Fan of monkeys. Yeah, because Money the monkey is Acro's friend too. I'm staring at the tuba, wondering how the tiny monkey brought it to the 3rd floor, right? The orangutan gives major uh-oh stinky vibes though. Uh-oh stinky! I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. So... Oh, okay. I know when he's gone now. Okay, so yesterday, the murder happens, Acro was there, the police question him, and then he goes to the hospital. And that's why we didn't see him the day after the murder. Okay, so day after murder, that's when Acro was at the hospital. But he was here the day of the murder. Okay. That's important to know, I'm sure. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Geez, that sounded really ominous. What you witnessed. By the way, I knew you were gonna get hyped for the birds. They're so cute! Look at them! I love how they're drawn. Look! I love when the green one looks forward. Look at that little face! What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. Okay, so similar to Mo. Alright, we're taking notes here. Alright, so... Acro. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? Oh. He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he would say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick?
Well, it was something that looked like Max. But it wasn't the man himself. So, I don't know if I'm ready to do this yet. I don't know if I have everything I need, but we can try. That was cool art, a neat use of shadow. Yeah, I hope we see it again. I'm sure they'll show it to us again in the court trial. Alright. I'm still undergoing rehab for my injuries. I still can't stand, but the doctors say I'll be able to recover and walk again. Oh, okay, so it's temporary. Out of curiosity, what kind of accident was it again? He won't say. Okay, so let's get the Magatama. Don't really have much more to add beyond that. Acro is hiding what really caused his accident. Maybe it's related to what happened to the ringmaster. To be fair, I feel like that's his personal business. But, because it's a video game, we gotta try. So, let's present the Magatama and see what we can do. Oh, the little birds! I don't like scaring off the birds. So he likes birds and monkeys. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? I don't think I have what I need yet. But I don't know who else to talk to. Maybe Regina? I'm sure I don't have what I need yet. Okay, let's just go. Okay, let's go look around and see what we can do. So we know that Acro's here. We can get information out of him. Does anything happen if we present this to you now? No. Okay. Is Regina here yet? Oh, hopefully, yeah. Okay.
There we go.
December 29, Very Big Circus, Big Top. Grrr. I've got a bad feeling about this. Grrr.
Yeah, Nick!
Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix.
Stay! Stay! Heal! Oh, Maya! Nick! It's you guys! I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
A mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson.
Oh my god.
But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. Why are you made of the monkey?
A monkey? What is wrong with you? Yeah, she does not like the monkey. Trilo being useless as usual. Alright, Russell Berry.
It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while.
For a while?
Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
A star?
That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so?
Yeah, you will, I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. So she's not upset because she doesn't really understand the concept of death. Good parenting there. Homeschooling gone terribly wrong. Yeah. Don't be rude to the monkey.
You leave the monkey alone.
Why do you not like the monkey?
Just to go back and clear something up, why did you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me.
Something that means a lot to you?
It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume.
Okay. We got more information. I got 3 little notepads now full of info. Alright, so Money stole costume from Regina. Okay, that's why she doesn't like him.
It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it.
We should?
When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Gladly, but of course, I'll get it for you. Of course.
Leave it all up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay! You're really gonna do it?
Can I show anything to her? Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is.
Really?
Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
Interesting. So, what might have happened is Acro slipped it into her pocket. Okay, we just gotta see what she says, but... Okay, so she saw Acro. So this is more timeline stuff. Oh my god. Okay, Regina gives, visits Acro, note in pocket. Okay, interesting.
That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
Unless she's lying and she wrote it, I don't know. Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime. Interesting.
There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
She's already flown off into her own little world.
Nick, I want to try flying too.
Okay. I'll think about it. Blah, blah, blah.
That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Huh? It's from the cafeteria? Oh! Okay. Okay. Pepper's from the cafeteria. All this note-taking!
It's not? I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's Pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper.
What about this? Nah, she doesn't know.
My handy-dandy notebook.
No.
He just loves to cause nothing but trouble, that cute little monkey. But don't you think using a tiger to scare him is a bit much? Huh? Why's that? Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing. It's not dangerous at all. Reggie's just a little kitten.
I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten. Show him to us! All we get is a little picture. I think that's probably gonna be it. Okay. So, we probably want to go talk to Acro again about the note? Oh, cafeteria is different too. Summon 29, Big Top Cafeteria.
Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Hello, hello, hello!
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Now it's making me hungry. Plot twist, this is an orphan moment, the 2009 movie. I would elaborate, but wasn't sure if I'd end up spoiling someone who cares. It's fine. I haven't seen it, but I know everything about it. It'd be like that sometimes. Very big circus.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo?
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
The tragedy? You know. What is he talking about? Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
It's not the murder of the ringmaster?
You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, Curly. Dang, dang, dang. Correctamundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago.
Eek, 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 eek.
Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Again? Oh my lord. Okay, so there's a tragedy from a long time ago. Was it Acro's accident? Now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago.
Okay, so that's gonna be Acro's accidents.
It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, huh? I don't think we're ready for this either yet. I want to go talk to Acro one more time and see if there's anything new before we try that. Nothing from you. Anything from Max? Oh, Max is new. December 29, Detention Center Visitors Room.
They must have taken Max in for questioning again.
There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now anyway.
You're right, I guess. All right, let's go then.
Never mind. Never mind! So he's not in his room. Oh, but it's different? December 29, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room.
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
Oh. Oh, oh!
Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something. Oh, the costume, right.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
All right, time to take on this monkey, attorney style. Give it back, monkey brain. Stay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Scratch, scratch. I'm gonna go with that one. The battle music. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. What? Ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yikes!
Wah! What'd you say to him, Nick? I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did.
Nick, you...
I swiped it while Money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. Wow. What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Wow. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Stage costume added to the court record. Nick, that was not very cool of you. A shiny spangled vest, it's not Maya's size at all. So it's too small? Let's go talk to Acro again. Nothing? Okay, nothing to see. Can I present the costume to him? What do you think of this? No. Okay.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, let's go back. So now we can go to Regina. I also want to try to present it to other people first. But no. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Wait, they live at the circus? I don't know how I didn't pick up on that. Yep, they live here. Ooh. I didn't need to know about clown diapers today. This case is intensive. They get more and more complex. Feels endgame. We have one more case after this, as the writers get more comfortable. Wouldn't it be funny if this was the last case? I wouldn't like that. Okay.
Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you! You really got it back for me!
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney!
Blush. It's nothing. Nick! Get a hold of yourself! No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Oh, the lion. Leon's?
You know, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed. You know, I had a feeling that the murderer mentioned in this note was the one who killed Leon, which would be the ringmaster, because apparently the ringmaster killed Leon. So then who would have put the note up, if not Regina? I don't know. That's all we're gonna get? Oh, okay, here we go. I was gonna say, like, that wasn't anything. This case needs to not. Yeah, I totally understand why people don't like this case. I will also not like this case. I can't stop thinking about Ashley yelling, Leon! Whenever I hear that name now. I know, and her voice almost sounds like that character too, as I'm saying it.
Leon!
Leon! He was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him.
Why?
Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth. You know.
Go.
Uh-huh. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Uh-huh. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during the practice.
But,
Regina, everything was all right though, right? No, it wasn't all right. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
Okay, so the tragedy was Leon bit someone. Leon killed by ringmaster. Okay, and that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. The animal shows lion, shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. Leon added to the court record. Okay, so she doesn't say anything else. I don't know who to talk to first, Acro or Mo? Probably Mo. Kind of working backwards here. It's like Leon. It's easier for me to say Leon. Just gonna say that. I see the accent mark. I know it's there. I just don't care. Okay, so now we can talk to you. Maybe we can present the lion first.
You wouldn't know it, but I was responsible for naming all the animals at the circus.
You named Money the monkey and Regent Regina's tiger?
Guilty as charged. But Leon got his name from the ringmaster.
Really?
He always said, keep names simple and easy to associate.
Nick's name is easy to associate, right?
I always told Russell, if that's what you think, then call him Lion the Lion. It's a great name, don't you think? Imagine if he could talk. I'm Lion.
Lion.
But that's when Russell said, don't lie to yourself. That name is awful.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me try the Magatama, I guess. Okay. Take that!
Bishi!
Why did they have to kill the lion, though? They could have sent him to a sanctuary or a zoo. Exactly! Which is where it would belong, not at a circus. Yeah, because circuses are awful. Get over it. Oh, and he only has 2 locks. Please tell us about what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus?
Okay. There's no need to look so scary when you ask. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers! Let's eat instead!
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it?
The lion!
I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you?
Okay, that's part of it.
I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? It must have been Acro, right?
How'd you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
A frowning clown. Hankering for the Borg. I want a burger now. Me too! Ooh, we got some more health. Nice.
It's just like you said. You know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
Jesus! What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Oh, coma? Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see. So there's another person. How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Oh, man. Huh?
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Okay. Okay, Leon bit Acro's brother. And he is in a coma. Okay. But brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat.
So tired.
Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime.
So creative.
Who is Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Oh my god. Okay, so Bat, Trilo, and Max all love Regina. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why'd he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
Smiling? He? You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling.
Ooh.
Some sick grin.
And he's an animal.
No way, that's impossible.
A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had.
Ruuuvo. Was that the bite of 87? Y'all?
The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. Jesus Christ.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka.
There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo!
Nice! What a wonderful sneeze!
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownsmanship. Curly, I know you gotta understand that.
Nick, I think I'd make a good clown.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Pat would always tease her with pepper.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Just jotting down some notes. But that?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They looked perfect together, huh? Let me see. Nope. Still 22! Acro 26, Bat was 22. Max was 21. Max was younger than Bat! I'm so tired. This game makes me so- This trial, not the game. I like the game. This trial makes me feel so tired. Okay. Well, we're done with you. You're through. Can we present Bat to her? What do you think about this person? Sorry? Sorry? I've already given my heart to another man. I'm not interested in enrolling in your dating service. What the hell? There's something wrong with her. Can we present Bat to other people? How about the lion? No. What? Why is the age gap so big? Why not make her 20 or something? I feel like it's a fault of the writers. For some reason, they decided that these age gaps were fine. This game is from 2002. I still don't think it's very acceptable, even being 2002, because it wasn't that long ago. But yeah. Why is her being 16 a thing in this case in the first place? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just shitty writing. And it's a well-known fact, apparently, that pretty much everybody who plays Ace Attorney does not like this case, and that's a big reason why. So it's not like everybody's like, oh, this case is so good, you know. The hair is probably a parasite feeding off of her brain cells. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk to Acro. Yeah. New stuff. In Light, it wasn't that long ago. Then I remember 2002 was 2 decades ago. It was within my lifetime. It was in my lifetime. Well, it wasn't that long ago. I'm not really that old, so... If I was alive, it wasn't that long ago. You know? But we definitely expect better from games nowadays. And, I mean, I feel like if something like this happened in a modern game, a lot of people would be like, what the hell? Why, you know? But still, I don't give it a pass, even though it was from a while ago, you know? It's just like, ugh. We know who the killer is then, purple guy. You... Get out! It's like one big glaring problem that could be fixed by increasing her age. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird because the only character I've seen so far that really says something about it is Mo, the clown. Mo was like, she is naive, she has only lived in the circus, she's really young, and and he said something about like all of the guys wanting to be with her and how he was like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I think he pointed out how old Ben was, for instance, because he's like 30 something. But that's it. Like Nick, Maya, the protagonists in the game who you're playing as, basically don't really say much about it. Maya is even like, oh my god, that's so sweet, when it's like, Maya is also young. Maya is also a young character, so I don't know. It's just, it definitely doesn't sit right with me. So that's why I keep pointing it out, you know, because it's like, this is gross. Adults trying to date teens ain't ever gonna be okay. Exactly. Not giving it a pass just makes me think, wow, that was 20 years ago. Yeah, no, I get you. Who said purple guy? It's Flame. Ban! Insta-ban! This case is the only one like this as well, at least from what I remember. So weird it almost feels like it was written by different people, though that's probably wishful thinking. And I take solace in that apparently, like for instance, the case after this is really good, and all the other cases throughout the games, hopefully, are better about stuff like that. But yeah, it's just really weird that it's thrown in there and it's treated like it's really normal. So, and I definitely wouldn't say that, like, to generalize that this is like an issue in Japan specifically. This is an issue everywhere. I definitely wouldn't say, oh, it's because it's a Japanese game. No, it's... I think games did that in the past here too in 2002. You know, 2002 video games? Give me a break. I mean, they did everything offensive under the sun you could think of. You know, so it was just, I think, an issue at the time. And thankfully we expect better nowadays, you know. Jail. Jail. Stop with the jokes about the goddamn purple man. Okay. Moving on. Mr. Wright. Back again, I see.
Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. I guess we will do the Magatama. I should have saved first. Oops! Oopsie whoopsie. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? So I guess I talk about the lion? Yeah. Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. There's the first one. Now I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battle the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Your brother. That. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo. He must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. Slip of the tongue?
Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. That was Poppy, getting out of her chair. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psych lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Regina? or Russell? Oh, I want to save. No, I want to save first. Okay, let's save first, okay? Because that's a lot of health. Oh! God dang it. Alright, are we back? I think so. My chat isn't loading, hold on. I see chat here, of course. Alright, sorry about that. Our internet went out, and I had to restart the router, and that seemed to fix it. So just a thing that's gonna happen every now and then. So our internet's a little bit wonky still. Oh, hey, Bishy, how you doing? I'm okay. I don't like that that happened, but... Alright, there we go, chat's back. Okay. Not Pog. Yeah, that wasn't very Pog. Okay, and the stream's almost over anyway. I'm just trying to reach a good stopping point here. So let's get back to Ace Attorney. I think we're probably almost done with the investigation, and then once we get to the actual day of the trial, we're gonna stop there, and I'll leave it for next time. Let's go ahead and switch over. Let's keep it going here. All right, so I was just about to, I already saved, before I go back in and present this. They said, all right, stream's time is up. Yeah, the internet was like, you're done. You're done. 4-hour cutoff, you're done. Oh, I gotta do it all again? Oh, okay, sorry. I thought if I got one. All right, it's fine, I know what to do. So we present Leon first. Blah, 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 and then we present Bat. Apologies. Okay. And then here, I don't know if it's gonna be Regina or it's gonna be the Ringmaster. Okay. That's how I figured it out. Same accent together like always. Well, no, it wouldn't be the Ringmaster, so it must be Regina because he adores the Ringmaster and he was so upset when he died. And the Ringmaster killed the lion for doing that, so it must have been Regina. And he even says that he has a grudge against Regina. We think that he has a grudge because the father spoiled her so much and let her do whatever she wanted, which led to the accident. But see, even then, it's like, it's kind of still the dad's fault, but he's blaming the daughter. Okay, an accident's an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault, so it must have been Regina's fault. Okay. Someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. It must have been Regina. Yeah. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. Huh. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Don't. Maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. It's the note. This. Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. So he did mean it for Regina, right? Unlock successful. The birds are back. Okay, wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. Oh. Okay, Bat had a dare with Regina. Interesting.
A dare?
An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid, too. But that lion was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened? He just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up...
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him, that's what I thought.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Man. Okay, Regina and Bat. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Oh my god.
Gross. It's covered in blood.
Maya! Have some sensitivity. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. I'm connecting some dots here. They said the lion was smiling. This scarf was given to him the day of the accident. And we found Pepper in a box. What if someone put Pepper on this scarf? And that's what made Leon smile and chomp down. He was sneezing. That's what I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking. Because why would he smile? He's an animal. He doesn't have malice. He's not doing things on purpose to hurt people. He probably did it on accident. But I don't know if Regina put the pepper on there. I don't know who did that. But it's from Regina, the scarf. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. Yeah. He? Leon, obviously.
Oh.
When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. It was a sneeze! It was a sneeze!
Nick!
I know. Mo said the same thing. But, I don't think it was Regina. I think it probably was one of the other guys that was jealous. And if it wasn't Max, I don't know. This is definitely complicated.
What do you think it all means?
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. I knew it. Miss Von Karma? I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro, a witness?
Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am.
Can the birds go too?
I think the birds went with him.
Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. It is. There's still some pieces we don't know. But yeah, to be continued. Next time. Because we're almost at 4.5 hours. But yeah, that's a perfect place to stop. Let me just jot down some of the ideas that I have right now so I don't forget. So I'm thinking the pepper was on the scarf and made the lion sneeze, leading to the accident with Bat. Talking about the serious topic while the nice music is playing in the background. And the scarf was given to Bat the day of the accident by Regina. And another thing is, Bat would tease Regina with the pepper all the time. So it could have even been an accident and she put the pepper on the scarf and it made the lion sneeze and she didn't anticipate that. You know what I mean? So it really could have still been an accident. I think that's gonna be important later. Okay, anyway. There's my whiteboard red string stuff. Look at this. Look at this. For one case. Cause I'm tired of forgetting things, so now I'm just gonna take notes on the trials if they're complicated like this, you know? I I think the Dingling name is supposed to be a reference to the Ringling Brothers Circus. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Bish, are you for real? I swear Bishy is a burb in human clothing. I love that. Forgot how heavy the Acro stuff was. Yeah. I guess all the clown laughs and weirdness blocked it out, probably. Gonna have an entire notebook just dedicated to Ace Attorney. Oh gosh. I almost don't want to end the stream, but I am really hungry and getting tired, so gotta call it here. And I don't want to get in the middle of the court trial and then I forget stuff and all of that. So we're gonna leave that for next Wednesday is when I'll be playing Ace Attorney again. I'm gonna be playing Ace Attorney until we get through, you know, whatever's out right now, which is the next game in this trilogy and then the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We'll be playing those games on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Are the sound effects off? Let me see. They weren't off earlier. What's wrong? I don't have them off. What happened? No. No! Not my Max Wiener! What the heck? Oh, I know why. I know why. Because the internet went out. My bot always needs a refresh. Why isn't it loading faster? I've been sitting here this whole time waiting. Oh my lord, chatbot. That's the one thing I don't like about it. It takes so long to load. What is wrong with you, chatbot? Chunk? Why are you sleeping on the job, man? Chunk. Answer me. What's the problem? You're not even at 50%. What's wrong with you? Huh? Don't look at me like that. There we go. Oh, that's surprising. The bot is still loading, but the sound effects worked. There's my social media. I'm most active on Twitter and YouTube. We also have a Discord open to anybody. You don't have to be subscribed, but we do community games in there, and we do have a sub-only channel in there that gets behind-the-scene looks at stuff for the streams and stuff, and how I do things like on YouTube and stuff. But yeah, there's the raid messages there now that they're working. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I always appreciate it. Y'all always make me laugh so hard during streams. I hope I also make y'all laugh in return. But yeah, I will see y'all later, hopefully tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye.